Dzień dobry, jestem Glowerek, a to jest nowa seria na moim kanale po długiej przerwie, czyli zagrajmy w Assassin's Creed 3. Tak, mam nadzieję, że mnie dobrze słychać, bo wcześniej jak próbowałem, to widziałem, że było mnie słabo słychać trochę, że albo gra była głośniejsza czy coś, i że było mnie słabo słychać też, ale wszystko dobrze podgłośnione jest mikrofon. Dlatego mam nadzieję, że będzie mnie dobrze słuchać cały czas i w ogóle. Trochę długa przerwa była na kanale. Miałem w ogóle co innego nagrywać, ale to też co innego też będę nagrywać jeszcze inną grę, ale to tam się zobaczy z czasem w przyszłości, jak będzie ze wszystkim. A czemu akurat trzecią część, czemu akurat Assassin's Creed 3? Nie wiem w sumie, bo dobra kolejność, bo pamiętam kiedyś była seria z Revelations i z czwórki Black Flaga. To jak była czwórka Black Flag i Revelations, to dobra kolejność, bo po Revelations to chronologicznie jest, że no, trójkę później. A nawet po Black Flagu to też chronologicznie, no bo czwórka Black Flag to było czasowo, to było to było ileś lat przed, no to nawet po kolei czasowo, no bo jak to było ileś lat przed, historia najpierw się w Black Flagu wydarzyła, a później w trójce. No to jak już Black Flag była, teraz trójka, to nawet dobrze, że najpierw czwórkę najpierw Black Flaga nagrałem, a teraz trójkę. Czasowo po kolei jest, jeśli chodzi o historię i fabułę. Mam nadzieję, że dobrze słychać wszystko. No, to lecimy.
Used to be when people talked about the end of the world, we locked
Ale
them
cicho
out.
słychać.
Or
Że
laughed them off.
dobrze mam podgłośnione wszystko, trochę dziwne. Nie wiem
But we
czemu.
never took them seriously. Maybe we should have.
Od początku zauważyłem, że z
But
tą
I'm
grą
getting
coś
ahead
jest
of
nie
myself.
tak.
Better to
Nie
start
chodzi
at the
tak jak
beginning
wcześniej.
with the abduction of Desmond Miles, my son. This boy had no ambition, no direction, no plans for the future. What he did have was a heritage, one he chose to deny. It nearly cost him his life. He was captured and imprisoned. Those who took him believed he could help them find something. The apple. One of several artifacts we call pieces of Eden. Bits of ancient technology scattered across the globe. Some hidden, some found, all of them dangerous. Most are held by a single group, the same group that now had Desmond. You know them as Abstergo Industries. We know them as the Templars, as the enemy. We've been fighting them for thousands of years, even longer if you believe the stories of their origins. I do. After all, I've seen the truth. That's the beauty and the horror of the Animus. A device that allows us to enter and experience the lives of our ancestors. It holds the power to change everything, to show us history the way it really happened. Up until its creation, to the victor went the spoils, went the truth. We're trying to fix that, to free minds and bodies both. But there's only so much that we can do, and the Templars have the upper hand these days. But something larger than the Assassins and Templars is approaching, bigger than all of us. And if we can't find a way to stop it, these next few weeks will probably be our last. Everyone's last. In the end, it all comes down to him. To Desmond. Through the Animus, he discovered his heritage, explored the lives of his ancestors, and uncovered their secrets. When that was done, he trained. He used another ancestor to provide decades of experience in the span of a few days. It worked. We think. We hope. Soon we'll know. That ominous date fast approaches, December 21st, 2012. None of us knows what it'll bring, only that this is where they want us to be, when it does. They've been guiding us in their own fractured, frustrating way. These voices from the first civilization, the ones who came before, a precursor race of immense power and uncertain motives. They're the ones who made the pieces of Eden.
Tak, to wygląda
This is
jak
where
ludzie.
they've led him.
No nie do końca,
And
ale
through
podobni.
him,
Byli
us.
więksi w sumie od ludzi.
He stands at the entrance to this long-lost place, armed with the knowledge of Altair and the abilities of Ezio. He holds in his hands the apple of Eden, and we stand at his side, ready to support him however we can. His name is Desmond Miles, and he has brought us to the end.
O, już zaraz będziemy mogli grać. Zaraz będzie można grać. Mam nadzieję, że to się nagrywa wszystko, bo jak to się nie nagrywa, to będzie trochę kijowo będzie, ale nie, raczej się nagrywa i raczej wszystko jest dobrze. To już czyli tak, dobra. No to jesteśmy na miejscu. Nie wiem, co z dźwiękiem jest. Może to naprawię później tam
Let's go.
w przyszłości w następnym odcinku, bo oni strasznie cicho mówią coś. Zauważyłem. Tam nie mogę, dobra. Oczywiście rajskie jabłko.
In another moment, down went Alice after it, never once considering how in the world she was to get out again.
Dobra, to lecimy dalej. No tak dzisiaj mi przewinęło w sumie trochę. A nawiązanie do Alicji w Krainy Czarów tam. Nie było. Też dialogu. No, mogę już z Rokorła używać, dobra, jak spoko.
I think we're here.
Staram się jak najwięcej zrobić w tym odcinku, jak najwięcej przejść.
key. You must find the key.
Son? Sir.
Here we go again.
No tak, efekty
Desmond?
krwi.
Do you hear us?
Yeah. What happened?
The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
So naturally, you dropped me into the Animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay?
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
Right. Of course.
Son,
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. There's no idea where it is, though. Guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She?
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
No, dokładnie.
Okay, Desmond. While you were, visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
All right. What do you need me to do?
We'll start simple. Walk to the marker over there.
Jak ona oznacza cel lub możliwości interakcji.
Okay, Desmond. Let's practice climbing on these objects. Run your way through this little obstacle course.
Jak już mówię, tam wcześniej były efekty krwi, tak zwane, jak ten strażnik tam podszedł w ogóle. Taki spoiler, Asterix na Olimpiadzie grę miałem nagrywać. Może będę niedługo ją nagrywać, zobaczymy jak będzie, ale mam nadzieję, że wszystko będzie i pójdzie
That's
dobrze
a
i że tak.
constraint. These are optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate. All right, Desmond.
Na razie-
Follow the
na
on-screen
razie jest, co
instructions
jest.
and kill the two Templars.
I zabij 2 templariuszy. Spoko. O kurwa, co ja zrobiłem? Nie tak miało to wyglądać. Troszkę jakoś przyspieszyłem, prawda?
All you have to do here is jump the gap.
Piszcie w komentarzu też co chcecie, jakie serie, jakie filmy i tak dalej. Będę miał nagrać.
Synchronization levels are good now. We should be able to build the world. Time to find out what the temple wants from you.
Tak z ciekawości. Dobra.
Everything all right, sir?
Yes, fine. I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the Opera House. And be quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
I'll bring her round at once.
Invitation, please. Shall I take your coat, sir?
Ladies and gentlemen, you are requested to kindly find your seat.
Znajdź miejsce. Dobra. Tam nic nie mogę zrobić, dobra. No to jesteśmy w operze.
Well, if you think you can enjoy it, please do.
Good evening, sir. This way, please.
My apologies.
Evening, Haytham.
Reginald?
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Once. My father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business then. Do you see him?
Dobra, no to z rekoru.
A lawyer is an honest employment, so is mine. Like me too, it's been double cast, both against roads and for them. For 'tis but to protect and encourage streets.
He's seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched. We'll need to find another way up.
And she hopes you will order matters so as
I already have.
As the wench is very active and industrious, you may satisfy her that I'll soften the evidence.
Tom Gagg, sir, is found guilty.
A lazy dog! When I took him the time
Jezus,
before,
miejsce,
I
jakby się
told him what
spiąć.
would come to if he did not mend his
1,000
hand.
pardons.
This is
So sorry.
without
My
reproach.
apologies.
I may venture to book you. For Tom Gagg, £40. Let Betty Sly know I'll say I can get more by her staying in.
Betty hath brought more goods into our lofty year than any five of the gang. And in truth, 'tis a pity to lose so good a customer.
If none of the gang take her on, she may, in the common course of business, leave her 12 months longer. I love to let women speak. A good sportsman always thinks the end of partridge's fly was the breed the game depends on. Besides, here the law allows us no reward. There's nothing to be got by the death of women, except our wives.
Without dispute, she is a fine woman, because to her I was obliged to mind education. And to say a bold word, she hath trained up more young fellows to do this than the
Wcale się nic nie dzieje. Tak powiem, wcale się nic nie dzieje, wszystko w porządku.
We in the surgeons are more beholden to women than all the professions besides.
So, that's all that second word of trial was on in the afternoon.
Zajęczkę w lewo i w prawo, aby znaleźć jakiś nacisk. No tak. Dokładnie. Zastanawiam się czymś w końcu na chwilę.
Well, make haste to you, big boy. Fancy things know what I said. Well, I love to make them easy one way or other.
When a gentleman is penitence may break his spirit ever after. Besides, certainty gives a man a good air upon his trial, and makes him risk another without fear or scruple. But all away, for 'tis a pleasure to be the messenger of comfort to friends in affliction.
But 'tis now high time for a decent execution against next session. I ain't a lazy rogue by whom one can get nothing till he's hanged. I register of the gang. Crook-fingered Jack. A year and a half in the service. Let me see how much the stock owes to his use. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gold watches. And 7.
Haytham. You should have come to me. We would have found another way.
Yes. But then you would have known. For what it's worth, I'm sorry.
As am I.
No to jest i klucz. Widzę,
Come, please! Over there! Back the one! That man there! Seize him! Was killed in the upper balcony. I've done
Co się
no wrong.
dzieje?
I search him. Any weapons? Nothing. We must keep looking. He must be in here somewhere. I beg your pardon. Please! Order! We must have order! Try to remember. Order! We must have order! No danger! It happened right at that balcony. What are those men doing? I'm staying where it's safe.
No to w sumie jak skończyłem serię z Black Flaga, no to mamy kontynuację Black Flaga. Dla tych co nie wiedzą, to zakończenie było, a dobra, nie będę mówić jakie zakończenie było Black Flaga, bo niektórzy mogą nie wiedzieć. Ale dla tych co wiedzą, to wiadomo o co chodzi. Jeśli chodzi o zakończenie Black Flaga i początek trójki.
Calm yourself. Won't let you go until you come.
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
Shall we be off then?
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
By your command.
Fascinating. Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key. And if this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that to be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge. Perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them. They are still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it first.
They won't. You've seen to that.
I assume you know where this storehouse is?
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen,
How fare your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
I'm yours to command, although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, you will want for nothing.
Well, then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We've booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn. Go forth, Haytham, and bring honor to us all.
Dobra, zabójcze przedstawienie, sekwencja pierwsza zakończona. Misja i sekwencja. To krótka, ta pierwsza sekwencja, czyli była.
Share might do me good.
Górny pokład. No tutaj pisanie pamiętników, tak? Dobra. Pierwsze powietrze, oczywiście. Dobra, tutaj są misje poboczne też, z tego co pamiętam, różne. Tak dalej, nie, dobra, idę na górny pokład. Już tam nie będę nic przeszukiwać. Czyli raczej na razie. Chyba, że trochę się rozejrzę może tu.
And then all will be well.
You sure about that?
Of course. Have I ever led you astray?
Nah. Though you don't stick right with the others.
Have faith, my friend. You'll see.
Well, well. Seems our esteemed guest has deigned to grace us with his presence. You might want to head back to your quarters. Top deck's no place for tender parnell.
So I
Fancy yourself a joker, eh? Let's see how funny you find this. That's enough, Graves. Stay out of this.
If the captain sees us...
To hell with the captain. And to hell with you, Mill. Whose side do you on anyway?
I'm ready to go again if you are.
This is unwise.
Why is that? You think I'm afraid of you?
But you should be.
Do you? Never! How do you like these odds?
What's the meaning of this? Captain, explain yourself at once, Mr. Kenway.
He's thought we were simply passing the time with a bit of sport, Captain.
How about you pass the time by doing your goddamn jobs instead? I wasn't aware I was paying you to loll about. A word, please, Mr. Kenway.
Oh, I nearly forgot. There's your knife back.
I don't care for you, Mr. Kenway. I've had nothing but trouble since you came aboard.
Your problems have nothing to do with me.
I beg your pardon?
You're a poor leader, ill-tempered and cruel, and it's clear your crew has no respect for you.
Look, I don't want to argue. In fact, I need a favor.
Oh, this is rich.
I suspect some of the men intend to mutiny.
Really? What a surprise.
As I cannot trust any of them, I am compelled to turn to you.
And why should I help you?
Because if they do intend to betray, I'm the only hope you have of reaching America alive. Well, what will it be?
If what you say is true, what other choice do I have?
Thank you.
But let me be clear. Should you ever dare to insult or threaten me again, I'll not hesitate but to cut off your head myself. Are we understood? Excellent. Good day.
jutro aby zakończyć dzień.
Mr. Kenway. Captain?
Whatever they're up to, I believe it's coming to a head.
I'd best get to work.
He's cut our rations again.
You're not having second thoughts, are you?
You there! I have some questions for you.
That's nice, but I ain't got time to gossip. Probably wouldn't have anything useful to share anyway. You want information? Try the cook or the doctor. Everyone's always chatting them up.
Kilka krótkich słów. Dobra, jestem. Dobra, no to lecimy dalej.
Won't be serving for another couple hours. Some biscuits in the barrel if you're desperate.
Actually, I've come with a question.
What's that?
Have any of the men been acting strange recently? Said anything that struck you as out of the ordinary?
The boys cry about the rations, as if there's anything I can do about it. But beyond that, I ain't heard much. My advice, go find James. His ears are always open.
And where might I find him?
Right behind you, actually. He's the one sitting on the barrel.
Are you James?
Aye.
Haytham Kenway. Pleased to meet you.
I know who you are.
I was hoping you could answer some questions.
I figured as much, but not here. Follow me. So what do you want to know?
Have you seen or heard anything out of the ordinary since we left port? Anything that gives cause for concern?
Some of the men have been gathering at night on the upper deck. I've only caught bits of their conversations, so I couldn't say for certain what they're up to. But I suspect it bodes ill.
Is it a mutiny they're planning?
All I know is they've little love for the captain. Mills has been trying to talk him down, but there's only so much one man can do.
Thank you for the information.
I only wish to see us reach the colonies alive.
Evening, sir.
How are things?
Calm and quiet. Just the way I like it. What brings you topside?
Thought I'd wander a bit. Stretch my legs. That's all.
Take care where you tread. The deck hides all manner of danger in the dark.
What was that? Someone's throwing cargo overboard. But why? Curious. Most curious.
Any news?
Each night it's the same. I scout one area, and they drop the painted barrels from another. I'm going to need to recruit an extra pair of eyes. Maybe James or Mills.
Why are they doing this?
Near as I can tell, the barrels serve as markers. They're leaving a trail. My fear is it's only a matter of time before whoever's following it.
Ship sighted aft! She's making ready to fire!
Beat to quarters, men! Ready the... Brace! Everybody down! A warning shot! Seems they don't mean to sink us, but board us instead! Man the cannons! Make ready to fight! I want you below decks!
Why? Let me help you secure the ship.
Do you know how to rig a sail? To load a cannon? To wage war at sea? I didn't think so. Now return to your cabin, or do I need to have you escorted? Secure the hatch!
Haytham. Have you been topside? A ship's appeared and means to board us. It's strange. There's no sign of mutiny aboard. Doesn't make sense.
Ah, but it does.
What do you mean?
Did you think you could escape from London so easily after what you did at the opera? That we wouldn't notice? That we wouldn't follow?
Ah, So that's what this is about.
Surrender, and I will see that you are treated with honor.
If you wish to treat me with honor, give me a sword.
Are you sure this is how you want to play it?
Aż woda wlatuje.
Stay below decks.
I did as you asked. Only Mills was there waiting for me. He's the one that drew that ship here. There was no mutiny, only him.
What do they want?
Me.
Then they can have you.
Is that so?
They'll catch us anyway. There's nothing to be done.
I can think of something.
You wish us to sail into the storm?
It's our only chance.
I won't do it.
Then I will.
All right, all right. We need those ropes secured! I told you this was madness.
Arm yourself. I'll fix your sail for you.
Make ready for our arrival, men!
Arrival? I see no land, only this interminable fog.
The gulls tell us all we need to know. Climb into the crow's nest and you'll see.
No to serię czas oficjalnie zacząć. Tak, witamy w Bostonie. Nie wiem, czy nie nagrywam za długo odcinka. Zobaczę jednak, albo przerwę i podzielę na kilka części na drugi odcinek Boston 1724.
Master Kenway! Master Kenway!
Yes, may I help you?
Charles Lee, sir. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. I've been asked to introduce... No need, sir. I've arranged for your bags to be delivered to the inn.
Are you by any chance John and Isabella's son?
One and the same.
Your commission is with Edward Braddock, is it not?
Aye. But he's yet to reach America, and I figured I might... Well, at least until he arrives. I thought...
Yes? Out with it.
Forgive me, sir. I had hoped that I might study under you. If I am to serve the Order, I can imagine no better mentor than yourself.